Nice finish on the layup.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Here's Irving. And Irving powers it home.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. The three from DeRozan. Brooklyn pulls it in. And here's Irving. He takes it in. And Davis with the block. Siakam outside. That's to Stoudemire.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Here's Siakam. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pascal gets it done in traffic.
Ooh, cooking it up down low, it's Spicy P.
Williams with the screen. Three-pointer, Harden. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Harden with the defensive effort. Nets trail by 5. Now here's Carter. And Williams punches it home.
Incredible. I mean, this is the NBA. The defense needs to be much better.
He doesn't slam it often, but the D can't take him lightly, or he will.
Not the greatest effort there defensively, and he took advantage.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. Timeout called, Raptors. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Over that last break, I was able to catch the message Toronto's coach was giving to his team. He cautioned his guys against forcing things at the arc, saying we can't make a rhythm happen. So don't force it. Take what is coming to you out there. Coach hoping for a renewed offensive focus going forward, guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Now here's Carter. He can't get it to go. For three, Durant. A rebound by Bosch.
Just showing some tremendous authority controlling the boards. Love it.
He just wants the ball more than anybody else on the floor, and it's ending up in his hands as a result.
And he makes the first. And so he's able to get one of two. Nets trail by 8. Here's Irving. McGrady grabs a miss. Here's Toronto now. To the paint. Here's Leonard. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And Brooklyn with possession here. 19-footer is good. Raptors lead by 6. Leonard outside. Oh, he can't get the layup. And Brooklyn with possession here. Here's Durant. Takes a three. Durant, money from the corner.
And that's big-time stuff from Durant. He loves being the guy to take important shots.
Now Carter. Siakam, left side. He lets it go. Oh, it misses. Nets trail by 3.
2 minutes remaining in regulation time.
Outside Lopez. .151 left in the fourth quarter. Leonard there for the rebound. Oh, swiped away. Here's Coleman. Now Lopez. Oh, ho, ho! That's a man on a mission right there.
Oh, give Lopez props for staying ready. I mean, he reads these important situations so well and knows exactly what to do.
Timeout called, Raptors. Here's Carter. Oh, the slam off a fantastic lead pass. What a play.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Now here's Leonard. And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's his third foul so far. Yes, sir, with the three.
Oh, man, what a bucket by Leonard. His team counts on him when the time is short because he can handle the pressure.
Here's Kidd. Oh, he misses the layup. And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. So he can't get either to fall.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points and they need them now.
Yeah, this is one of those moments where everything is going to have to go your way.
The bucket is good!
And using that size to his advantage. Man, I like it when Lopez establishes himself inside and looks to capitalize.
And the free throw, no good. And they go to the intentional foul. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. And he ends up making the second. And that puts him up 5. There's 38 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. Off on the layup.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
They're going to have to act quickly right here.
Oh, he misses the deep three.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, I mean, he's a very good shooter, but from that distance, his percentages go down.
Good on the first. And that increases the lead to 6. And so both free throws good. And it's a 7-point game.
Yeah, making all of their free throws right now, it's a great way to extend the lead.
The triple drops. And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
First free throw is good. And that puts him up 5. And he hits both free throws here. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Safe to say, that should do it. This is why making free throws down the stretch is so important.
Yes, sir! That one's good!
And with his height and his touch, he can be deadly from mid-range.
Well, you can see over the top of the defense like that, you have a huge advantage.
So the first one drops, and that puts him up 5. And so he drops them both, and it's a 6-point ball game. Now Durant fires the three, buries it from outside.
And any decent look from distance, he's taking it. He has that locked-in mentality right now.
And he's keeping the game within striking distance. I don't know where they'd be without his shooting.
So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game. Timeout call, Brooklyn. Only 2 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
Trying to extend this one, but it seems futile.
I can't wait to see what they draw off here and who they decide to go to.
Durant! And so Toronto takes the win. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves, but at the end of the day, everyone on their side is happy.
Yeah, happy indeed. The momentum shifted away from them a few times, especially early on. But give these guys credit for sticking with the game plan and finishing the job.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Tim Legler. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. We'll see the Golden State Warriors taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. It'll be the Warriors off the tip. Here's Thurman. O'Neal pulls it in. Here's Bryant inside. Here's West. And the three off target.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Curry's shot is off. Here's West. Over to the left wing. From behind the arc. Durant pulls it in.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
And here's Curry for three. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
That's Curry's game. I mean, you can't give him a sliver of daylight out there.
Pass to Bryant. Releases from 15. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Los Angeles shooting their initial free throws of the game here.
The competitiveness and tenacity of Kobe Bryant are really something to behold. He never seems satisfied with his own play, always trying to get a little more out of himself.
Now here's Davis. He got it. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And that one falls for Curry.
When you talk about shot mechanics, Curry is as close as you can get to perfect. I mean, you can tell he puts a lot of work into that part of his game, and it pays off.
Here's Curry. And again, no good by Golden State. Bryant outside. Over Durant. Bryant, no good. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. There's the three. Sinks it from distance. Curry's got 7 points.
And the shooting mechanics of Curry, they are as pure as anybody who's ever played. He's such a dangerous shooter and scorer.
Here's West. Three-pointer, no good. Outside Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
You know, the defense is all over Durant inside, but, you know, his length and agility and high release point allow him to still make it happen. He converts those at a high rate, but not that time.
And it's slammed in by Durant.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
Here's West. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. And this is his second attempt at the line tonight.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And the free throw, no good.
Along for the Warriors, Stephen Curry, shooting one.
The Golden State with the ball.
Substitution.
They're on a 14-3 run.
Number 17. Chris Paul.
And that one's good by Durant.
Kevin
6 points for him.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on. It looked like that was going to be blocked, but then he pulled the Houdini act and flipped it in for the score.
Curry's shot is off.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
A good scorer around the rim. He is met there by an irresistible force.
Now here's Durant. He's got 6. This is the layup. We've got 1:55 left in the opening quarter. Here's O'Neal. It's blocked. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. Pass to Chamberlain. Here's Thurman. Davis on the double team. 5 on the clock. And here's Durant. From downtown. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. Outside Johnson. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
This is where Magic thrives. A master at toying with defenders and screening rolls.
The 3 from Curry. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. And the ball outplayed. The Warriors will have it.
That's just another mistake. I mean, they've got it on autopilot, and they look totally dejected.
Both teams will make substitutions. Davis looking it over. And finished off by Davis!
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Some solid defense from James.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Stephen Curry getting it done for the Warriors. Hitting 3 trays in the quarter, providing some sharp shooting. We'll be right back after this word.
18.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Warriors?
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
Here's Chamberlain. Barry pulls it in. Outside Davis. And there's the drive. And finished off by Davis.
That is Baron Davis at his best, taking it right to the rack and going at defenders.
Chamberlain. And he jams it home with authority.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Now here's Davis. Out left to the wing. Here's Mullen. Off target with the 3. Lakers trail by 11. To the middle. Here's Baylor. Second chance shot. Abdul-Jabbar's shot is good. Abdul-Jabbar's got his first points in this one.
Well, you see the toughness and the instincts of Jabbar. I mean, always a threat for these second chance opportunities.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. Warriors lead by 9. Outside Hardaway. Driving in. Yep, that one's good. And the Warriors lead by 11.
Boy, how fast Hardaway gets inside is something to watch. Really excels driving all the way to the rim. Wow, the athleticism he showed right there, that is much harder than he made it look.
Now here's Thompson, still without a bucket. Pass to Barry, back to Thompson. Lets it go from deep. The Lakers with a rebound. Here's Baylor. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
You know, the power and grace of Elgin Baylor, just too much to handle. This time he draws the foul.
At the line for 2, Elgin.
Both shots good from the stripe.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Outside Hardaway. On the wing, Thompson. Fires for 3. Oh, Thompson buries the tray.
Just another spot on the court where he can hurt you from. Thompson, efficient in the corners.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, LeBron James talked winning teams. He said to be successful, you got to have 1, possibly 2 stars, but at the end of the day, you have to have those soldiers around them. You got to have the supporting cast and the rest of those guys that are going to be ready to go. Guys, back to you.
A team effort. Allie LaForce with the report. Thanks, Allie. Pass to Barry. Now Thompson. 3-pointer. Rebounded by LeBron. Lakers trail by 9. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Boom! He jams it straight down.
You know, once Kareem establishes that inside position, dunking is really easy for him.
Here's Thompson. Pass to Mullen. The 3-ball. Golden State with a rebound. To the left side wing. Now Hardaway. Tries again. Oh, he missed it. Making him 1 for 2 now. Here's James. He shoots again. Abdul-Jabbar misses. The Warriors lead by 7. Hardaway on the wing. Thompson outside. Knocks down the long J. Thompson's got 6 points in the quarter.
The blend of confidence and skill, beautiful to see. Thompson knew all he needed was the ball in his hands.
Here's Chamberlain. Barry pulls it in. 1:52 left to play in the first half. Here's Hardaway. The 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Here's James. And slam dunk by James.
An ultra competitor in everything he does. LeBron doesn't go up just for the simple layup. He wants to throw it down.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
The Warriors making a switch here. And the Warriors with possession here. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Pass to Chamberlain. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. 8-point game.
Love seeing the little guy bounce like that. You know, Curry, he doesn't block a lot of shots, but when he does, it gets his teammates amped up.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Thurman. Back to Curry. Curry at the rim.
As a defender, it's got to be a futile feeling when Curry's in the zone like this.
Bryant outside. Ooh, Durant with a steal. And here's Curry for 3. Knocks it down from distance. Curry's got 5 points in the quarter.
Great idea to pull up and take the transition three there. The D was in position to block his path to the hoop if he took it inside.
Pass to Durant. From the arc. Rebounded by Johnson. Lakers trail by 13. Here he goes. And rejected.
Man, what a well-coordinated athlete at his size. And to add that superior timing, hard to get shots over Wilt Chamberlain.
On the wing, Davis. 1 second left. And so that brings the first half to a close. The Warriors on top. They lead by 13. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Johnson with it. Soft touch off the glass. Johnson's got 6.
Yeah, watching Johnson exert his will down low now, using his height and quick release quite well inside.
Shot is good by Curry.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
The Warriors lead by 13. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
You got to be careful how you guard Curry. Because he's so skilled with the ball and as a shooter, he's able to figure out ways to draw fouls.
And so Curry nails both of them. Outside O'Neal. And he goes in for the dunk.
Boy, an immovable, unstoppable force around the rim. You don't want to be on the receiving end of a Shaq attack.
Here's Curry. Good. Now 7 for 11 on the night.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Stolen by Bryant. Tipped. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter.
Love seeing Thurman own his man on defense, using his big physical body to intimidate whoever he's on.
On the wing, Thompson. Pure from three-point range. Thompson's got 9.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Now here's Curry. 18 points separating these teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. It's stolen by Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Yeah, you know, Johnson plays with such confidence and effervescence in the open floor. You never know what he's going to do, but most of the time, he makes a good decision.
Offensive rebound. For 3, Durant. Buries it from 3. 9 points in the game.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Pass to Bryant. Shoots over Durant. Bryant, no good.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
And Durant with the big finish. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. We've got the Lakers facing the Houston Rockets. Time called here. The Lakers decide to talk it over. Outside Johnson. Davis a screen. On the wing, Bryant. Off target from outside.
That's how you stay connected to a shooter. Was right in his jersey.
Here's Harden. Pass to Olajuwon. Stolen by Bryant. Here's West. It's deflected. Outside Harden. The three is up. Here's Malone. Here's Drexler. Shot clock at 6. Oh, he picked him clean. And here's Bryant outside. It's rebounded by Olajuwon.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
To the left wing. 6 on the shot clock. They get it back. Pass to Malone. Here's McGrady. Off target with the 3. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Bryant, no good. And here's Harden. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Houston working the ball around. McGrady. No good on the triple. Still tied up as both teams look for a breakthrough. It's Bryant with a drive. And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2.
Boy, good force on that drive from Bryant that time. Even the foul didn't keep him from taking the shot.
And the second free throw is good. Now Harden. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Pass to McGrady. Fires from deep. And another miss by Houston. Here's Bryant. The Rockets pull it in.
Working from medium range. He was trying to take what the defense gave him there.
Here's Harden. Covered by Johnson. The 3. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. Now Los Angeles with it. Bryant outside. Pass to Davis. And that one's good.
There's so many ways Davis can beat you on the interior. Defenders always on their heels when he is attacking.
Here's McGrady. Back to Harden. Here's Drexler. Shoots over Bryant. The Rockets with another miss. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. To the paint. Pass to McGrady. The 3 is up. Doesn't go for him. The Lakers lead by 3. Screen by O'Neal. Here's West. No good with the triple. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And he's going for the oop here. And finished off by Davis.
There's no stopping that. AD is too long and strong to bother that alley-oop.
Timeout called. Houston. Both teams deciding to change it up. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. On the wing, Harden. To get back on track. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And that ends their drought. You could feel the frustration building with each miss.
Woo, man, this thing was turning into a soccer game. A lot of action and not many points.
James can't get it to go. And so Murphy will bring it up for the Rockets. Trailing by 4. Harden from outside. Rebounded by LeBron.
Hey, I think that green light they'd given him early should probably go red now. I mean, he needs to get some other folks involved.
With the defense trying to protect the interior, he pulls at the arc and drains it.
And Harden with the slam.
Harden is one of the most lethal penetrators in the game and excels at finding lanes to the rim.
There's the drive. Oh, misses the dunk. Los Angeles leading by 5. Here's Goodrich. Misses off the left iron. Pass to Harden. Takes the 3. And it's Harden again missing. Now Los Angeles with it. To the inside. Here's James. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
So physically powerful. A tough task to defend LeBron inside.
And a new group getting ready for the Rockets. That misses, so he splits the free throws. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Paul looking over the floor. Got a piece of it.
Man, what a well-coordinated athlete at his size. To add that superior timing, hard to get shots over Wilt Chamberlain.
Well, the defender stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. Houston shooting their second attempt at the line tonight. Here's Paul. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. The Lakers on top. They're up by 5. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. What do you guys think about Los Angeles here in this one?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
With the drive. 5 on the clock. Lets it fly from 18. Here's Malone. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Los Angeles leading by 5. Here's James. The putback. It's good on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Outside Murphy. To the middle. Hayes misses. And we played through the first minute here in the second. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. James with the ball. Hayes picks him up. The shot by James, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Here's LeBron. It's Hayes with the rebound.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Oh, Moses Malone. That was a major league throwdown.
Now, here is James. Into the lane. That shot, no good. Rockets trail by 5. Inside. It's stolen away. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. Tipped. And they get it back. It's Murphy on the wing. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Oh, there's the alley. And here we go. The Rockets in transition. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it.
Well, he just didn't make the catch. Didn't look the ball into his hands. He must have thought the ball was going somewhere else.
Los Angeles leading by 5. Here's James. And he drives in.
And LeBron is a force rolling to the rim. When he's diving inside, he's looking for the punch.
Ball drives in. Outside Murphy. There's the 3. Houston with another miss. And James has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. 7-point game. Biggest lead so far.
Tell you what, if you let Wilt get the ball there, that's the poster shot you can expect.
And so it's Houston with it, following the score by Los Angeles.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Harden. 5 points in the game. Launches it from deep. Kobe grabs the miss.
I didn't care for his shot selection that time. He needs to let the game come to him a little bit. Just relax, take your time, son.
And it's blocked.
Well, Olajuwon is a ferocious defender and rim protector. Really excels at slapping shots away.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Timeout called, Houston. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
Everybody get down.
So it's the Rockets now. A 12-point game. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Francis. Deflected.
Sending a statement with that rejection. O'Neal reminding everybody what a forceful defender he can be.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Lakers.
You have to give them credit for their defense here in the early stages. I mean, they've shown tremendous anticipation, on the same page as a unit defensively, especially on those block shots.
Now here's Harden. 5 points in the game.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Here's McGrady. 6 to shoot. Pass to Yao. Houston needs to get off a shot. McGrady, shot is off.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys. excellent use of his physical gifts. Goes up strong and captures the board.
And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here.
In for your Rockets, Moses Malone.
Outside Harden. Pass to Malone. Harden surveying the D. Shot clock at 5. And yep, it's good. Harden's got 7 points.
Well, I tell you what, with Harden, sometimes it seems the more the defense bodies him up, the more determined and effective he is in scoring.
Blocked! And they'll keep possession. That shot is good by O'Neal. Rockets trail by 14. Here's Harden. And he gets that one. He's got 9.
Harden's so smart. Really good at finding ways to capitalize inside.
Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Pass to West. Back to Davis. And so it's Los Angeles, up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Rockets trail by 14. Out to the wing. Back to Harden. 19-footer. Basket counts. Harden's got 11 points.
You know, they'll take the points, but I'm sure Coach would prefer a higher percentage look next time.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Fouls are going to come Shaquille O'Neal's way for many reasons, not the least of which is his incredible physicality.
He's off on the second. And here's Harden. He'll bring it up for Houston. To the wing, right side. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Harden.
Honestly, I have no idea what happened right there. That was wild.
Here's West. He's scoreless. Screen by O'Neal. Here's the three. It's hauled in by Houston. Here's McGrady.
Oh, man.
Oh,
Punch, that was.
bad intentions. Ooh, an incredible double clutch dunk.
And I like seeing McGrady rise up for the dunk. Has amazing leaping ability and good reach, too. He makes it look easy.
That's about as good a job you can do as a defender. Affect the shot and grab and secure the rebound.
The size and skill McGrady brings to his position, really special. He's somebody you love to see play the game.
These are his first free throws of the game. That free throw no good. So he comes up empty at the line. Three-pointer, Harden. He drops it from range. Harden's got 14 points.
Hey, defensively, when you're guarding Harden, the last thing you want is for him to get a rhythm from deep. He can blow a game wide open when he does.
In for Los Angeles,
Rockets trail by 7. Pass to Malone. Right side, Harden. Driving inside. And Harden with the slam.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Houston with the ball. 9 points in a row. A good run going. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. And they pick up 2.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Good work defensively by James. Los Angeles leading by 3. Down low. Davis. Here's West. Pass to Bryant. Davis, a screen. Clock at 6. They get it back. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Lakers lead by 5.
O'Neal throwing himself around and coming away with the bucket. He is an absolute wrecking ball and a gigantic one on the glass. Cutting hard to the bucket, leaving the defense in the dust.
West misses.
It seems like every miss ends up in his hands. He's been unreal.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
Here's James. It's tipped. And here's Houston. Outpacing him right now, a 15-2 run. Here's Bryant. And it's rejected. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. Both teams will make substitutions.
Substitution on the court.
Here's West. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Sinks the 15-footer.
And just an important basket. I mean, especially with their lead dwindling.
Yeah, I agree with you. Good possession there. They had to stem the tide of this comeback a little bit, and I think they did with that play there.
Got a hand on it.
And the massive wingspan of Abdul-Jabbar, impressive. Kareem easily swatting away shots.
Outside Harden for the tie. James with the rebound.
Well, he won't miss many of those, not when he gets a good look like that.
And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
Boy, that burst of speed. James may be the fastest guy in the league. And because of his size and speed, he's a force when he turns the Jets on.
All right, the Rockets making a switch here. There's a minute 12 left in the third. Outside Murphy.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Harden. 22 points for him. And he converts the layup. Harden's got 15 points here in the second half.
And you know when Harden gets cooking now, you got to keep giving him the ball. He's an excellent scorer, and he can really get buckets.
Bryant. Here's Davis. West misses. And you'd like to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
And at the same time, you want to get a good shot here, B.A.
And, you know, Paul is a dime dropper, a dynamite playmaker who continues to wow us with his passing ability.
Here's West. The 3, James. Oh, LeBron knocks down the triple.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
It's Murphy on the wing. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Davis. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. It's Los Angeles. They're up by 2. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter. And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. The Lakers in the lead. Outside Johnson. Deflected. In transition, here they come.
Nasty right there. Oh, my goodness, that was wicked.
What a nasty finish. Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
Chamberlain pulls it in. Driving to the basket. He got a piece of it. They recover it. Abdul-Jabbar's shot is good. Here's McGrady. 1 minute in now in the fourth quarter.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. The defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Over to the left wing. The three. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. They've led by as many as 14. Here's Baylor. There's the block. They retain possession. Pass to Goodrich. Just 5 on the clock. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. Good. And the Lakers lead by 3.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Here's McGrady. To the paint. Here's Yao. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
When Yao gets the ball anywhere close to the rack, he's got one thing on his mind. Throw that thing down.
Chamberlain. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Chamberlain's got 4 points this quarter.
Get the ball in close. Get your points that way. That's doing good business.
The Rockets call timeout. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Rockets coach had some advice for the team over the last break. He told the guys to stay after it inside. He said our play inside is terrific right now. He said don't lose any of that intensity. Stay strong down there. It's always nice to hear a coach enjoying his team's play. Back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Pass to McGrady. Back to Harden. Shot clock at 3. Connects on the foul line jumper. Harden's got 29 points.
If you give Harden even a sliver of space in the mid-range area, forget about it.
Goes up again. And there's the rejection. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. Two guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
Here's Johnson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Johnson's length makes him hard to deal with inside, which is why he's able to draw fouls.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
He's about as calm as you can be at the stripe.
And here's Harden. He'll bring it up for Houston. They trail by 3. And there's the drive. Both hands there for a little extra.
How good is that? Harden commanding the ball in these moments. Loves stepping up at crucial times. Look at how fired up Bryant is. Determined to score for sure.
And here's Harden. Four on the clock. Tipped. He's got a clear path. Jumps up. Yes, sir. We saw it coming. He left no room for error.
This is just what they needed right now. A strong defense and smart offense to give their slim lead a boost.
And he nails has it.
He wants the ball, has a flair for the dramatic, unfazed in big situations.
It's deflected. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. To take the lead. Ooh, it misses. The Lakers in the lead. Jams it home.
Kobe makes dunking look so easy. Man, that guy's explosive.
Drives to the hoop. Oh, unanswered slam.
Hey, when this team needs a basket, they look at McGrady, and he rarely disappoints.
And so it's James with it. He brings it up to the Lakers. They've led by as many as 14. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. James Harden picks one up.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Definitely save the layup with that foul, and it'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And here are the Rockets. 2-point game.
And you know the ball's going to Harden when the game's tight. Terrific at delivering and producing down the stretch.
It's Johnson with a drive.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Left side, Harden. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. Now James.
And the game isn't over yet, but they have to move quickly.
That's the way to go.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Harden outside. Oh, he misses the layup. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Sure, it's not over. Clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
So he can't get either to fall.
Ouch. Boy, was that painful. That was basically just a choke job. I hate to say it. Could have put this game on ice, but he didn't.
The Rockets call timeout. What's the best strategy for him?
A chance to tie it up here.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
Here's Houston, trailing by 2. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible. Oh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he's able to hit the second one. And that makes it a 3-point lead. The Rockets call timeout. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
Let's loose for 3. Ooh, the 3 doesn't go. And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. Harden! Oh, he can't hit a tough 3. And so it's the Lakers who scrape by with the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The crowd was so amped up, such a hostile environment, but they stood tall.